Welcome back to Duckzorly Gaming and episode 34 of our 24-day seasons challenge on Stevie's wonderful Sherwood Park Farm. And we are continuing to pull in our harvests prior to the end of autumn and our subsequent oncoming winter. So in episode 33 we had just purchased field 23, which we had a beet crop on, and we started harvesting that, and we're continuing on that. The hired hand is currently over there and he's busily furrowing away, so I'm just bringing the trailer back over now so we can unload him when he's done. We also have another hired hand driving the caterpillar harvester, which he's currently having some difficulty, so we'll go back over there in a minute. And he's harvesting our last cornfield at the moment, so we're progressing. So today we're supposed to have no rain. We've had a glut of rain over the last few game days, and we've still got some more coming. So we're halfway through autumn now, on our 12th day of autumn, and we've still got at least another 3 days of rain coming up. But thankfully we're at the point now where we've basically harvested all our fields, well, the vast majority of them, and so the rain won't really affect us too much. So what we might do is I might just run up over here, and there's our harvester there that's having a bit of trouble. Obviously he's decided that he wants to run straight through there. He is on a course play route, which may well have gone awry. So we'll go over and check to see what's going on with him. Okay. Oh, I see what's happened. There's no header. Well, where's his header gone? Intriguing. So for some unknown reason, the header's disappeared. Now I did have a crash in coming into this one today, so I don't know whether it's a glitch or what's going on. Alright, let's go have a look at where our other harvesters are, and so we'll just go and, well, what I'll do is I'll actually pause here and we'll come back once I've worked out what's going on, so just give me 2 seconds. So I don't know what happened then, but for some reason our header had just disappeared. And the combine was stuck in combine mode. It was actually running, and I couldn't release that until I actually went and put a header on it, and then it turned itself off. So I don't know. Anyway, so we get this guy started, and we're back off and running with him. So we've taken him off course play. He's just on a standard AI course. So we'll see how he goes now. All right. So we'll head back over here, because in the meantime our beet harvester has loaded up and he's ready to be unloaded. So we'll go over here to the Xerion and take our Penta trailer and fill it up and go dump this back at the farm. Alright, so after all that, I hope everyone is doing really well. We've had a busy week or so, hence that's why the videos haven't been flowing as usual as what we'd like to do. In saying that though too, we had a bit of time where obviously the Platinum DLC has been released, and also the Horse DLC was made available, although not necessarily officially from Giants. So I spent a bit of time both on the DLC and also with the horse stuff, so the Platinum DLC and the horse stuff. As we currently speak, I am uploading my review of the Platinum DLC equipment, which should be live before this video. And also we've managed to finish off our second episode of our Broad Acres Let's Play, which has been a bit of time coming too. So in the meantime, we've also been working on a equipment review of the horse DLC, which will be coming soon. And we didn't get around to doing too much of our 24-day Let's Play. So we've fallen a little bit behind, but that's okay. because, well, I mean, the other thing too is real life sort of bit pretty hard. We're at a period now in my life on the volunteer side, a lot of meetings, annual general meetings, special general meetings, all that sort of stuff. So most of my nights are busy with meetings, and then my son started back up in his training regime again for his football, so that's 3 nights a week he's doing that. So yeah, time sort of gets away from me very quickly. But anyway, we're back and we're running again now, so we'll just see how we go. But yeah, so I hope everyone is well. I hope all your family, friends, loved ones, all that are really well as well. We've also been celebrating a birthday here today for my youngest daughter, which was a bit of an event. Not really, but it's always nice to have a little birthday, and the kids get so excited for their birthdays. So yeah, so it's Saturday here, Saturday the 18th of November, and yeah, we're progressing through with this. So let's talk about. Okay, so let's talk about Platinum DLC. So I have the Platinum DLC equipment enabled on this map now. As to the horse equipment, obviously sugarcane won't work because it's not part of the geo, so it's not programmed in to work anyway, even if I could sell it. So we won't be doing any sugarcane. However, I might, in fact I might even go out and buy one after this load. I have got the tipper trailers, for instance, which are available to use for root crops. So we might use a couple of those, and we've got the horse stuff. So things like the fertiliser spreaders and sprayers and all that sort of stuff. We can start utilising some of those. So we'll start selling off some of our crops, making some money, and certainly for the next year. Once we get through winter, we'll start using a lot of that new equipment, I think. So, so yeah, we're progressing. But the Platinum DLC, as I've just realised I've gone in the wrong way again, getting caught up. I'm quite impressed with the DLC actually. The equipment is quite good. The map, yeah, it's okay. I like the equipment a bit more than the map itself. But in saying that, sugarcane is not the quick and easy crop by any means. I mean, currently if you use the Platinum DLC equipment, you don't use anything that's been modded to use it. You have a maximum of a 2 metre working width for the seeders, for the sugarcane. That's the Gessner dual row billet planter, or you have the 2 single row planters. So if you're doing or if you're doing like field 2 or field 4 on this map, for instance, that would take you ages to sow. And similarly, it would also take you ages to harvest the crop, because your lizard harvester is a 1 metre harvester towed behind a tractor, or the Case A8800, the sugarcane harvester, purpose-built, self-driven, self-motorised one. That's only got a 2 metre working width. So you're not talking about super wide width. So for those that like to use their really big equipment, and I mean, look, I don't mind using the big equipment, you're sort of out of luck, because you haven't got anything big for it. So, I mean, obviously, yes, everyone's going to mod it. You'll have a harvester that can soon mow down the sugarcane and take it in and all that sort of stuff. But it's one of those ones, I guess. I mean, look, you could argue cotton's the same. There's people with a cotton mod, and they use the standard harvester to do the cotton, which is indeed is what I do currently on Broadacres, because there's not, well, there is 1 or 2 cotton harvesters, but they're not all that impressive to me, so I haven't bothered with using those. Let's go do what we said we're going to do. So yeah, but anyway, we'll see. All right, so what we'll do is we'll just go in here and we'll buy. We got 42.31. Let's go the DoughBoy TTs, the Colossus. They're in 20.28. No, so they're not going to do the root crops, are they? Will they? We don't know. It says there it's not going to, so let's not even bother with that at the moment. We'll just leave it. We'll just keep on going with this. I'll experiment later and see. Time is money, and we're on the clock for our recording, so let's not go too far. What was I saying? Can't remember now. Anyway, so we'll unload this guy here now. Yeah, so yeah, sugar beet. So sorry, the sugar cane is not a quick maximum profit type crop, and indeed the yields from the crop from my little bit of play on the new map, I'm not even going to bother trying to say it, has not been one of a huge amount of money either. So it's not going to be like a really overly profitable crop either, I don't think. But anyway, it's something different. Look, it does look great. I love the look of it. I love the look of the harvesters doing their work and all that sort of stuff. So that's great. But yeah, it's not something I think I'd be doing full time, certainly, to try and maximise my profits. And then we got the horse DLC. Like I said, the horse DLC's got a whole pile of great equipment in there. For instance, there's, pardon me, there's an auger wagon, which is quite good. Fertiliser sprayers, manure sprayers, manure or silage, I can't remember anyway. Cultivators, all that sort of stuff, and there is some quite good looking stuff in there. It really is. So as much as I was, and I admit I was quite vocal when Giants announced this DLC pack that was going to be available at Agro Technica, which I think has sort of finished up this weekend, and they didn't sort of enunciate very clearly when they first said about it that it would be free to all players at some point later. The initial release statements and that were it would be free to those that were able to attend, and I think it was in Hanover, which basically saw a little bit of my ire, and that's why I burst into print, so to speak, on my blog, and basically sort of said, hey, look, this isn't good enough. It's basically letting everyone straight. And then also, console guys don't get it, as I understand, because the scripting in it. I don't think there's a console version for it at this stage. Now let's make sure you're going the other way. Yeah, so I admit I was quite vocal about the fact that I wasn't quite happy with how they were planning on issuing it and all that sort of stuff. But now I've actually got it. Whether it's actually meant to officially be available or not, I don't really know actually. But the code that I used was given to me via Discord, but anyway, it is a good pack. So if you're able to get it, certainly give it a go. And we'll, like I said, we'll use some of the stuff in here. So I'll just show you quickly. Fertiliser spreaders. So there's the horse fertiliser spreader. I don't mind that at all. That's actually quite a good unit. A lot of the stuff they've got is actually on tracks, not on tyres, which is a bit different. So the horse, so we have the Tiger, the Joker and the Cruiser as cultivators. So there's an auger wagon. Where's that gone? Well, you've actually got, yeah, that's right. So you've got the Titan, which is an auger wagon. Then you've got this thing here, which is, I don't know why it really is listed as an auger wagon, but that's transport liquids. Then you've got this one, which is a very strange looking auger wagon, but it works. It's different. So, and then you've also got the sprayers. So I do like the horse sprayer, to be honest. I think it's probably one of the better ones I've seen. That's it there. The lead PT350. That's a beautiful looking model. It really is. So we'll probably see that on this map. That's probably one of the things I will buy and have on this map. I'll probably trade in the other ones I've got, and I can't remember what I'm using on this map. I think I've got the SP4 from Stevie that have been modded to do digestate, I think it was. So anyway, Alright, better keep on going because the sugar beet is full again. So we'll head back over there and get that going. The New Holland, the Caterpillar harvester is still only on 34% because he's got a big capacity of 60,000. So he's obviously still trundling away. So yeah. So I'll get onto our normal community type speak. So don't forget to go and check out 3 Dudes Gaming Network. 3 Dudes Gaming Network is a community that I'm strongly involved with, and although it is small, it is very good. Community. We have our own multiplayer server, which a few of the boys use quite regularly, and Farmer Klein uses it generally on a Saturday night his time to do live streaming from that. Now the 3 dudes are my great pal Eustace Pharmer, Jerry, also known as Grizzly the Bear Sims, and Farmer Klein. 3 great YouTubers. Eustace, you cannot go wrong watching Eustace, honestly. I keep saying it, he is by far, as far as I'm concerned, the best immersion type role player in farming simulator that I've seen. And Grizzly does a fantastic job himself, along with some damn awesome things like his courseplay tutorials and stuff like that. And just his general content, same as Eustace, his general content. Then you got Farmer Klein, who again does some damn good content. Probably one of the things I enjoy from Farmer Klein the most is actually his map reviews. He does a very, I consider a good and thorough job of reviewing maps when they come out. And yeah, so anyway, so check out the 3 Dudes Gaming Network. Check out the 3 Dudes. All of them are listed down below in the comments. Give them a like, give them a subscribe. You certainly won't regret it, that's for sure. Okay, so that is the 3 Dudes Gaming Network, as you can see there. So 3dudesgn.com. Now the other community I'm a part of is the PCSG community, pc-sg.co.uk, I think the actual full address is. And that is another great community full of farming simulator enthusiasts and other simulators as well. Some great YouTubers are over there. My very good friend Reefy1952, he parks his buttocks over there. He's also a member of 3 Dudes, as he pointed out to me again the other day, but primarily he's been known to be over at PCSG. Also over there you got Wonko, who does a fantastic job of running the site and the community. You have Big Johnny D, Johnny V, DoughBoy, you have Rubber Burner, whole pile of guys over there, and they all do a fantastic job. We're very lucky over there to have a very strong set of community members and public figures in the sense of YouTubing for Farming Simulator and other games. So certainly go over there, check that out. Both websites have their own multiplayer server, as I alluded to before, with 3 Dudes, and they are streamed quite regularly by some of the guys, and members are able to go into some of those streams and join in the fun. PCSG also has a download section for mods, so they have some modders that are not only just hosting their mods on the website, but also partnered with and exclusively providing some of their mods to PCSG. So we have Stevie, who I've quite often said he's like a bromance to me. His maps are just fantastic, so are his mods. The combine I'm using on this map is one of his. This map is obviously his. Fantastic job. You've also got Black Sheep Modding, you've got LS Mod Company, GTX Mods. You've got a whole pile of guys over there with some great mods. And the thing with the mods that are on the PCSG website is, number one, they're going to be malware and virus free, but number two, they've been tested quite thoroughly by the members of PCSG and given the tick of approval. So if they haven't they can give the tick of approval, they don't get put on the website. So certainly go check them out. So 3 Dudes Gaming Network and pcsg.co.uk. Obviously you can also check out my website, which is duckzorlygaming.org, I think it is. Sorry, it's down below in the link. I'm not being as active on there as I would like in relation to doing blogs and stuff like that, and other content. I am trying to get in there, but again, just real life gets in the way sometimes, so it's not as regular as what I would like it to be, but trying to put content up there as regular as we can. Plus also there's a Facebook link there and feed from my Facebook page, the Duckzorly Gaming Facebook page, and so any videos that are posted or videos that I've liked listed on the website, as to on the Facebook page and also on Twitter. So they're all listed down below in the comments. So feel free to connect with me on any of those platforms. And also I have my own Discord channel as well. Again, details are down below. All of which are free to join. Come and join, have some fun, share links, share information, all that sort of stuff. Alright, so we've got to be getting close to finishing this field, because this sugar beet harvester, being the extra wide one, flies through some of these fields. It's actually quite quick as well, so shouldn't be too far off finishing this one. And it looks like I don't know if the sunflower harvest is a bit stagnant. Maybe it's just stopped. I haven't noticed whether it's moved. It's still at 39%. Not moving very far. Maybe he's actually finished. I'll have to go over there and have a look. So what we'll do is we'll load up the trailer here, and then we'll go over to that field and go to field 22 and have a bit of a look-see what's going on. Okay, so we'll unload the combine and get him moving on his way again. And if he's finished, we'll have to send him over and do our last crop. I think we've got to pull in, which is I think it's a soybean crop up to the north as we drive over the crop, which we don't want to do. What's interesting? Oh, because I've got the duals. Right, my tractor can run over the crop, but not the trailer. Thought I must have turned off or glitched the mod for a minute for the crop destruction mod. No, so obviously the no, he's blocked, so something must be blocking him. So we'll go over and check to see what's going on there, and then we'll unload. Alright, what other news is there? Well, Stevie. Yes, I'm talking about Stevie again. I noticed on Facebook, I think it was yesterday, he's announced that basically testing is pretty much all but finished as far as he's concerned on Beaver Creek, his upcoming map, and he's made it publicly available for testing via his Facebook page. There's a link on his Facebook page. I have downloaded it and started playing around with it, and I like it. I mean, there's not a Stevie map I don't like in Farming Simulator 17, so I mean, that's not very hard. But yeah, so what I'm planning on doing is I'll probably do a Let's Play if I get the time. Won't probably be every second day or third day or whatever else. It's just as best I possibly can, but we'll probably get a Let's Play going on Beaver Creek. I will touch base with Stevie just to make sure, because like all things like the Broad Acres map before that actually came out and being public, I just like to get the mod author's permission for me to do a Let's Play, just purely from the fact that if they haven't released it publicly, then they may not want certain aspects of it published or whatever else, so I will certainly check with them prior to doing it. So yes, I must message Stevie and check to see if that's okay. If he will say yes, I'm sure he will, and we'll get a look at Beaver Creek. Alright, so we'll go back through the back way into the farm, or actually through the main entrance of the farm from this side. Oh, since that's right. So as my time scale was down again, and that was my fault this time because I turned it down to 1 while I was trying to fix the combine issue, so I apologise for that. What I'll do actually is I'll flick that forward to 30 for a little bit, just to make up for the time we would have lost. I mean, it's not this competition, not that I can get kicked out or anything else anymore, because certainly not like that, but certainly progress. I like to make sure we're doing the right thing, and so we'll put that forward a little bit. Put that forward until I've offloaded this one, and then that should bring us back pretty much back to where we should be. So helper D has completed their task. That must be the sugar beet harvester, I would say. Not sure because the sunflower's not oh no, it is the caterpillar that's finished. The sunflowers have finished. I was misreading a line up there in my glance. So we'll go over and offload him into the truck and trailer, and then he'll be done. We'll move him off to the other field. So while we talk about the other field we've got to do, I think, is up here. So it'll be the canola field, most likely. No, 9 and 11 I've got to do. What are they? Ah, so yeah, that's right, soybeans. So I need to do the soybeans. That won't take too long. They're only very small fields. So we'll send a tractor up there with a harvester and we'll have that done lickety split. All right. We're getting down to darkness now. Night time's hit. I've said before, but gee, I love the lighting in this game. The transition from night to or early morning through dawn, and then from day through dusk till night. It's just beautiful. Really is. Really enjoy it. And that's the thing with games, I suppose. You find a game that you enjoy that's not... I mean, that one of the things with Farming Simulator, personally for me, is there's no stress, there's no angst. You're not pushing yourself to, watch out for... You're not worried about dying. Right? Well, actually, okay, I've killed some animals, all right? Briefy, farmer kind, all right. I've got to worry about that. But, yeah, I certainly find it a much more relaxing game to put my time into, and that sort of certainly helps. Right, so what we'll do is we'll bring that back down to 15, and we'll get around here and we'll empty the sugar beet harvester and see how much more we've got to do. We might end up using the truck. It's over with. Whoops, okay, Reef, you'll be happy again. We might use the semi-trailer to continue the offloading of the sugar beet harvester once I collect this load, just for simplicity's sake. And I'll just take a quick drink. And in doing so, I miss my turn. Alright, so where is he? Alright, so yeah, we'll offload the sugar beets and we'll go over and check on the corn, and then if the third trailer in the little road train over there is still empty, after I offload the sunflowers, then I'll bring him over here and he can unload this next load after this one gets done. We can go offload it all at one go. So we'll just reverse him up into place. It's going to be enough, yeah. Alright, so we'll just wander over. Turn our flashlight so we don't trip over anything. And there he is there. No, so he hasn't finished at all. One of the things with the AI, how it's not exceptionally smart, it decided that it's finished there. Well, Jack, you haven't finished at all, so get back to work. Alright, so he's off and running. Let's see what we got in here just while we're here. Okay, so that's half full. Okay, probably still have room for him to get some sugar beets. Anyway, better go back over here because otherwise The tractor and trailer will be in the way of the sugar beet harvester on its return run, which it's doing right now. Oh, we're going to get there in time. Oh, maybe, no. Let's have a look. Oh, just in time. Alright. So I'll send this load back as well. And then, if, depending on the time, as soon as we get a chance to fast forward time, we certainly will. Although, being mindful of the fact I don't really want to just fast forward into the morning and find we've got raining in, but we've got time, so it's not really going to affect us that much. So that's what we'll do. We'll once we get to 8:30, I'll fast forward time and we'll go through. But by the time we get to there, it'll almost be time to finish this episode. We're already at around 30 minutes, so I'm probably going to call it pretty shortly. So we'll finish off these two fields. Actually, we'll finish off these two fields in this episode, and then we'll call it quits. So we can just finish off then with the two soybean fields up north, and then it will be a matter of starting preparations for winter and the ensuing spring. I'd like to get some of our fields ploughed, ready to go. A layer of manure underneath, so the first stage of fertilisation or two done in there, and then we'll be good to go. I don't know. We might, noting we're only 12 days in, we might actually do some, let's have a quick look if I can get it. We might still, we might plant some wheat, barley and canola up in the northern fields as our winter plant, just if we get a chance to. If we're sort of running out of things to do for the rest of autumn, because the ploughing and that isn't going to take all that long, then we might start doing some planting and just have that ready to go before the ground freezes over, and then it's some less crops we have to worry about, or fields we have to worry about when we come into spring from winter. Again, not that we'll be that worried, because we'll have plenty of time to get all the crops sown, fertilised, and then waiting around for them to be ready like we were this year for the first year. So yeah, that'll be all good. Alright. So sugar beet harvester is full almost again, ready to go. Do quickly. I'm just going to check on the capacity of these agroliners. So what are they? They're 31,000. So I've got more in the agroliner. So I've got, what we used previously over here was a pair of agroliners, and we haven't used them since, but I might just swap over. I can then empty the harvester completely. And offload, so oops, wrong end. Yeah, so I'll grab these guys and we'll use these, and it gives about an extra 10,000 litre capacity to offload. Whoops. Oh. Opposite steering, remember? Opposite steering. Alright, so I head down with these ones. Don't mind look at these ones either. The more I play the game, the more I tend to sort of grow accustomed to liking certain mods and equipment. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same ones all the time, although obviously I have my go-to harvesters and tractors and trucks and that obviously. But oh, we got raining coming. Alright. So will it hit? When's that going to hit? It's a bit early. Oh, is that the forecast for next? Does anyone actually know how long away that forecast is generally? So as you can see up the top right, it's just switched over and told us there's rain incoming. Now I'm assuming that's going to be sometime in at least the next 6 hours or so, or maybe 12 hours even. So does anyone actually know? I'll have to have a look and see. But if you do know, just drop us a little comment down below and just learn me something, please. It'd be wonderful. But hopefully we should finish the sugar beets, and we should be pretty close to finishing the corn, which is our goal obviously for tonight in this episode. Now we'll get all those finished, and then we'll be good to go. If it does rain for an extended period, we've got a bit of work down at the BJ we can be doing. There's some silage and manure and all that need to be transported around. I think the greenhouses, we only did those in the last episode, so they should be fine still. The animals are fine for another couple of days. So the work we'll be doing will be biogas, and that should be about it. I certainly don't want to get stuck into any forestry yet, because I want to leave the forestry to be done in winter if we do find ourselves having a harsh winter. Because there's not, well, from what I've found, there's not that much in the way of forestry on here to get done. So I don't want to sort of strip it all out before we actually really need to be finding something to do to fill the time. And I don't really want to be fast forwarding all the way through winter either. I'm just doing animal feeding. I want something to do to keep you guys entertained and keep a bit of my sanity. Alright, so first trailer's full. Second trailer now. And this should almost be full, but not quite. There's that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this one back. Actually, no, what we'll do is we'll head over here because he's full. Well, actually, no, we're going to be coming back over here anyway. So we'll park him here. Okay, very indecisive tonight, aren't I? So what we'll do, park him there. We'll head over here. Find out how we're going with our combine over here. Well, he's almost finished. What's he got? No, he's probably only got the one run too. So we'll go over here and get our K100 fired up. It's already fired up. We'll bring him over. Forgotten what the key was for our rear lights. Keypad 4. Oh, I did press that, didn't work. Oh, because I didn't have the truck selected, that's why. Alright. Turn that off again. Now again, he reckons he's completed. I reckon he hasn't, so let's go up and get him on the last run. So he's only got 38,000 sunflowers in him. What's the truck got? 47. Almost full. We'll leave it a little bit there. We won't be too picky with it. The truck will probably run over that anyway. We'll leave that extra $1 or $2 on the field. Alright, up we go. Pipe out please, Mr. Harvester. And we'll offload him. And then we'll fold the harvester up. We'll go and grab his other harvesting head. That has the header up the top end of the field, the northern side of the field. And we'll put these guys on follow me, and we'll go collect the other tractor and trailer, offload the sugar beet harvester, and then take it all to home, back to the farm. So harvest is coming in for our greenhouses, which means we'll also very soon be hit with our bill for all our equipment. Okay. Alright, I've got to turn it off first. Heading up here, pick up the other header. do love this harvester. I mean, look, it is. I mean, look, I know it's the New Holland. I love the New Hollands as well, but just love the livery that Stevie put on this, and the fact it's just got that little bit extra grunt and working speed. Certainly makes it a bit more user friendly. Lined up off or on? No, I'm off it. Oh, oh, there it is. Okay. Here over in here. Where's that gate gone? Can't see the gate. Gone past the gate. Alright. Oh, and we've crashed in the gate. Oh dear. Well, at least I'm giving Reefy something to laugh about, because I know he'll be sitting there with his coffee and having a good old laugh. And by the way, I do hope that the missus is doing well, Reefy, and also similarly to my good friend Jerry. I know his wife was crook, but I'm led to believe she's coming good, so I certainly hope Mrs. Grizzly Bear Sims is doing well. So, so Jerry, please pass on my best to your lovely wife. Anyone else who's got a sick or unwell member of the family, all the best to them for a speedy recovery as we take our wonderful K100. Again, this model was made by Rockhound Modding, a good friend of ours from the 3 Ds Gaming Network and PCSG, and he's also the producer of the POW MIA K100, which I urge you to go and download and show your support to all those that went missing in action and were prisoners of war, and then also as effectively a sign of remembering and showing thanks to all the servicemen and women that have served all of our countries over the many years, those that have paid the ultimate sacrifice and those that continue to serve. It's a sentiment very close to my own heart, so I congratulate Rockhound for a fantastic mod, and I don't think I can say it any better than what Eustace Pharmer did in his mod review. So go check it out, download it, and not only show your respect for the servicemen and women and all those that never came home, but also for Rockhound and his fantastic job he did at creating the K100 model. All right. There we go. Couldn't get done load for a minute. What's he got in the back end? Oh, that's not going to work. Alright, so what we'll do, we'll take all this stuff back and we'll come back and empty them out later. Alright, we'll do that off camera. So we'll sign off here, and we'll come back to you in episode, what are we on? Maybe 35, I think. When we come back to our 24-day seasons challenge. If you've enjoyed the video, please press that like button. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so and press the subscribe button, which will be up on the top left of your screen very soon. And to all my current subscribers and continuing subscribers, thank you again for your loyal support and following along in these videos that I do. I certainly do appreciate it. But until next time we all meet again, either here on Sherwood Park Farm or Broadacres or anywhere else, I wish you all a very safe and happy day, night, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And until then, I'll see you all again soon. Thanks. Bye.